what is the role of your CGPA in getting a good law firm job? People are concerned about this right from their first or second year onwards. So I have a particular way of explaining this. Your CGPA does not always qualify you, but it can disqualify you. Let me explain it a little more. If you are a batch topper, okay, or if you are batch rank 10, it's not going to change the world upside down. Every batch in your college has got to have a topper. You just happen to be that topper in your batch. What are you doing as a lawyer or a law student to set yourself apart from everyone else? Let's say who's 2 batches senior, from everyone else who's in another college. So you can top your batch, but you're still doing nothing to stand out when somebody compares you with people outside in the same year in other colleges, right? So how can you have that Olympian or world champion kind of attitude where the stuff that you do really counts and sets you apart as a lawyer in comparison to everyone else? Now, it's not that you have to be someone great, someone who is intellectually endowed with 180 IQ or 200 IQ. That's not what's required. But what's required is that once you ask this question, then you perform those activities one by one that set you apart. And if you look at how the major scholarships for various kinds of applications or even how interview shortlisting is done by law firms, they will see that CV and they will find out, oh, this is amazing about this one person. It really stands out. Like if somebody has been a black belt in a particular sport or represented India internationally, that person will immediately stand out, right? Not for a corporate law firm job, but he may still get a question asked for every academic application that what makes you do this. Now, what I'm saying is that if you want to work in a law firm, why can't you do that for the area of work in which you want to go in? So why can't you have, let's say, 100 articles published in the area of corporate law? Why can't you know at least 50 senior associates, 20 law firm partners, okay, and 100 associates? Why can't you have them like completely, their numbers on your phone, be talking to them, adding value to them? Why can't you know about what they're dealing with at work and what kind of learning is required to perform as an associate there? What would it take? Maybe it would take you to organize an event where you call everybody and you get practical aspects taught to them. Maybe it'll take a lot of things that you contribute to them, but in exchange what happens is you build up that relationship. Now these kind of activities will completely set you apart. Now imagine somebody, you're in 5th year and there's this 2nd year kid in your college who knows at least 20 senior associates and law firm partners. And by his 5th year, he knows more than 100 of them. Can you understand what kind of access he will have to new jobs, new opportunities, and how much more he will know about what do clients want from a corporate law firm and how I can succeed as a corporate lawyer? Now that's the approach I'm talking about. So all you have to do is stay in the game. Now don't have a crap CGPA so that you don't say that this is all rubbish and I don't want to engage with this, because if you have a very bad CGPA such that you don't care about it, people get a wrong impression that you are someone who doesn't care about rules or that you're plain simple a rebellious person. Now if you want to be in a job, you must understand that there are some rules you have to follow and there's somebody you are accountable to. So your CV should have enough hints that you can sort of survive in that kind of structure and you will not completely rebel. So having a CGPA which is good, like top 20%, top 10% of your class, that's not particularly difficult in comparison to say being top 2, top 3 or just a topper. That is much, much harder. Now you can save all that time it takes to climb up those ranks and actually concentrate your efforts in a direction which takes you forward. So let's assume there are 20 people, okay? If everybody just tries to be batch topper, they will not get anywhere. There will end up being one batch topper only. But let's say each of those 20 people will not want the same thing. Somebody might want to work in IPR, somebody may want to become a litigator, somebody may want to become an arbitration lawyer working in a firm, another person may want to be a corporate lawyer. Now here's 4 different paths and each one of them may not have the same CGPA, they may have good CGPAs, but they can take this Olympian's road and go along a different direction and be super specialized in that. Now, that kind of opportunity is what I'm asking to create for yourself.